Good morning, and welcome. Queen Bee Art is here
Hey, good
with Tracy.
morning.
Good morning. With Tracy, aka Tall Shine, and we're just doing a little mini segment of our January's experience that we are delivering to you via YouTube. And this month's theme is navigating the now. So we're here just to talk to each other, sharing with you mindfulness. And when we hear the word mindfulness, what resonates with us? So, first, we're going to share definitions of mindfulness. So, an urban definition of mindfulness is paying attention or giving attention to what is obvious, basically, what's right there in front of us that we are dealing with. Then we have our regular Webster Dictionary definitions of mindfulness, which is maintaining a moment by moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, surrounding environment through a gentle, nurturing lens. So, a mental state achieved by focusing our awareness on the present moment, right here. So, B Art, when you hear it, what are you feeling? What are you sensing?
I was listening to your definition, and there's some keywords that stuck out to me:
Mm-hmm.
paying attention, moment by moment, awareness,
Mm-hmm.
the obvious, gentle, nurturing presence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's a lot that we're serving and giving
yeah, it is.
to be in that moment. And yoga is great to help us, to encourage us to be here.
Yeah,
And we've had previous experiences on gratitude and gifts. And being present in the now is actually one way of showing thanks and gratitude for our gifts because we're giving them due attention that they deserve, whether it's a task or whether it's a person,
yeah,
you know. So, hmm. So, would we like to then possibly share an example of mindfulness?
yeah. We could. Um, let's talk about a conversation, right? So
Okay.
sometimes we're in conversations, and maybe we're going back and forth, and another person is talking. I'm not sure if we're always actively listening to what they're saying, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we move into the moment where we're preparing what we're going to say. We're going to prepare our rebuttal. And that takes us out of being mindful because we're not actively listening. We're already in the present thinking about, in the future thinking about what we're going to say.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. Okay, so you gave one of how we may not be present.
Hmm.
So then I'm going to share one when we are,
Yes.
present. So I'll use an example that a big event is coming up. And so rather than me hurrying my mind to always thinking about that big event, I'll use the wedding of my daughter that just passed. Rather than rush that event by constantly just thinking about it, I'm being present in the moment of planning. I'm staying right there while we're planning each thing, each task, because I want to savor, enjoy those moments as we are creating memories right then and there, rather than just rushing off trying to think about the wedding date itself. So when we have these special events, we'll often hear people say or see on social media, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. And so then we're rushing to that particular date rather than staying right here in the now. And we can look forward to it. Yes, nothing wrong with that. We like excitement, we like newness, things that make us feel good, but also savoring where we're at in this moment and look forward to it rather than I can't wait because words have power.
Yeah, and what I heard is it's so much good stuff in between. You want to
Mhm.
experience that as well.
Mhm.
That was bomb.
Okay, so now what we'll do for our queens who are watching, we're going to invite you rather, to throughout one day, 24 hours, be mindful of your behavior and your action. So when you're in a conversation, hey, let me try to be as mindful and present as possible. Whatever it is, even if it's something doing laundry, let's be present in that task. When you're cooking, be present. So just possibly try to write down at the end of the day moments where you saw yourself being mindful or perhaps not being mindful.
Hmm.
So then we could go ahead. I'm going to speak to myself first, that we can go ahead and reflect and evaluate how well we're doing, and not to bash ourselves, but to just recognize and embrace where we're at so that we can grow and continue to blossom and nurture ourselves. So, anything you
So
want to?
I feel like, Tracy, if I could reiterate, it's like you're asking me to track my behavior for that day. And I'm probably going to take my paper, split it in half, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to list times when I was mindful, if I noticed that, and times when I was not present or mindful, so that I can have a good look and see where I am.
You
Am I
got
doing
it.
it? All right.
And remembering a few of the key words you said earlier, and one that stuck out is gentle. So
Yes.
being gentle with ourselves as we do this particular experience, and
Yes.
have fun with it.
Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you, VR. Thank you, Queens. And we hope to see you on the part two of this, because we have more mindfulness to share with you. All right. Lips and lobes.